Well, good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the farm. Kind of an okay afternoon. We did have I wouldn't call it a splash, little sprinkle of rain. Not even enough to settle the dust, but enough, technically speaking, we have to say it rained. Anyways, I was just down in the field basking in that, and I put up some temporary fence electric netting down in our forested section. I'm going to get hooked onto the stock trailer here now, back up to the barn. We're going to run some girls up into the trailer and see if we can't move them out into the field here this afternoon. I'm all by myself. This is one of the things I like to do by myself. If there's sheep to move, if there's sheep to manage, you know what? Everybody says, do you want help? Well, I shouldn't say everybody says. People used to say, do you want help? And then they come 3 or 4 times and it was absolute chaos, and now I don't get help anymore. But every once in a while, somebody will say, do you want some help? And it's actually, believe it or not, it's easier for me to go in there, apply individual pressure as opposed to just like multiple points of pressure. Sheep are very unpredictable and skittish and sketchy, especially around people that typically are not out there every day walking through them. So that is one thing I do pride myself on. Every single day I'm out there, I walk through them. They get used to me. They come to me. They, to some degree, follow some general commands. They maybe don't respect fence lines as much as I'd like them to, but handling the sheep by myself is fairly easy. So I say that now, and I'm gonna go in there in the barn. It's gonna be an absolute gong show, but hopefully not. Anyways, I don't really have to worry about help today. Everybody's away. The wife is at 4-H. It's achievement day, so she's there helping out all the nieces and nephews. And Charlotte's in school. Finley's at daycare. So I could sit in the house and probably watch The Godfather or Lord of the Rings or whatever, but there's stuff to do. Can't relax today. No rest for the wicked. And I must have done some pretty terrible stuff in a past life, I think. Anyways, before I get loading up sheep there and all the bellering starts, I just wanted to show you this little trinket right here. My uncle, when we were cleaning out his house, much like myself, is a knife collector, and we came across this, and I just had to have it. This is a E. Johnson blade out of Mora in Sweden. Now, Mora is to bladesmithing what Geneva is to watchmaking, essentially. And so this is just a basic bushcraft knife that probably was manufactured in the early 1990s, but the history of this company goes back to like the late 1880s, 1890s. And fantastic little knife. I think they're worth about $50 these days, 50, 60 bucks for one of these. But I want to say, like, this is probably, of all the knives I own, I would not hesitate one bit. I'm not going to show you right now because I'll probably cut myself, but you could shave with this knife. This is the sharpest knife in the collection today, and was just sitting in a drawer in my uncle's house, completely unused. Still got the price tag on it. Paid $11.95 for it when he bought it. Crazy. Anyways, I'm all rigged up here, got the gates all lined up, got the trailer up at the door, ready to go. But I don't think I'm gonna open the black gate just yet, because starting to get a little bit hangry. And for as much as I think this is gonna go smooth, if I don't get a Snickers in me, I'm going to get a little bit frustrated, and animals can sense that. They can sense that, and they're just like, nope, not today. And you're just going to get worked up. And I got nobody here to swear at but myself, so I'm going to go eat a piece of chicken. We'll come back and load these sheep up when I'm in a better frame of mind. All right, well, I did a little bit more than had a piece of chicken there. Went and picked up the girls. Ran to town, checked in on achievement day, had supper, just got home. They're going to watch a cartoon. I'm going to load them sheep in that trailer. Once the sheep are all loaded up, I'll come back and get the girls, and we'll see if we can get them sheep down into the field. But there's a couple lambs I got to split off, but there's one in particular that's real small. So I got to find that lamb, match it up with its mother, and then find its sibling, because I want the sibling, the greedy one that's sucking off all the milk, I want to leave it up here and pull it off its mom, so that the little one that's struggling has a chance to teat. Now, I've already got split off 2 bottle lambs, one big one that I was separating off from its mom so its sibling could eat. and one butcher wether that's going to go next week. I just got to get this last one found and separated off. When I open this door, all hell's going to break loose. I'm going to get rushed here. Feel it. I can see it over here. I just couldn't read its ear tag. So we're going to snag it. Read its ear tag. Find its mother. And then find its brother. Alright, everybody's on the trailer. Just grab my water bottle here. I'm looking for my water bottle for weeks. I left it here the day we sheared, apparently. Thirsty right now, but I'm hesitant to take a drink of 3-week-old barn water. Anyways, the theory around separating the big lamb off and leaving the little lamb on with its mom and them running down to pasture is a fairly simple one. I had to think about it for a minute, kind of earlier this week, about what I really wanted to do there, but it's a very basic principle, is that if you're going to wean somebody off, it's easier to wean the lambs by removal of the mother than by removal of the lamb. So you remove the lamb, that's stressful because it doesn't got mom. But not only does it not got mom, it's now in a strange area. So if you can remove the mom, the lamb's just without its mom, but at least it's somewhere familiar. It's only got a single stressor as opposed to a dual stressor. And that's just overall a lot better for everybody. Anyways, just came in here for a ground pin. Gonna find a big hammer too to pound that in. We'll move that fencer down there and sink this baby in the creek bed so that it can really give them a snap if anybody decides that they want to approach fence line. All right, we're down here in the bottom. We're about to let the sheep out and they're gonna go off into here. I got a pallet up against a piece of fence that I was supposed to bring a drill and some screws down for, but I forgot, so thank heavens for Bailey Farm. There's so many dandelions out here. I think them sheep are gonna be pooping sunshine tomorrow. Should be good. Till next year. 2 pieces of twine on there, might even last a couple years. All right, we're set up. Energizer's there. Ground pins right in the bottom of the creek bed. I hope if they touch that fence, it burns their woolly little feet off. All right, we're back at the trailer. We're gonna let them into this little handling pen here first, just to get everybody in. And then we're gonna open the gate at the end of the pen and they can go out into the pasture for the full effect, I guess. You ready, Charlotte?
Ready, set, go!
Come on out.
Come on! Go! Go, go, go!
Come on out, lammy lambs. Back up, girls, okay? Back up.
1. Oh, that's it.
Hey, look at you. We were looking for your mom earlier. They couldn't be happier, just with the half a dozen mouthfuls of grass they got right in this little pen, and there's not lots here. We get that big gate open. There's gonna be a lot of happy tummies. Doggone idiots trying to get back on the trailer. Like, what are they doing? Come on. Come on. I've never seen them do that before. Come out in the grass and then try to get back on the trailer. Okay, come on, girls. One little runty lamb in the back. That's the thing. Once they get into this, ice cream grass is what I've heard this called. Once they get into that, that's better than any mama's milk. That's just sunshine and rainbows. Make some good lamb chops out of that stuff. You gotta resist the urge to just pull the gate panel too. Always make sure it's tied up, or you'll be coming out here 10 o'clock tomorrow morning and relearning French. Anyways, on that note, it's been a long day. I'd call it a successful day. So I'm gonna go up to the house, reward myself with a cup of tea and a cookie. The girls are gonna watch the rest of their movie. So I'll let you go for now. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. We'll see you tomorrow.